Blackhawks fans, maybe you're driving around getting set for a nice little afternoon. We want to talk a little hockey with you. 312-981-7200. Patrick Sharp.
It's somebody's birthday today.
Oh, my God. It's Rob Martier. Oh, my God. It's Rob Martier.
Let me take the reins.
This is actually happening.
Let me take the reins here.
Sweet God Almighty.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Okay,
Let me get on the mic, Rob.
Birthday to
You, happy birthday to you. Connor's wearing a crown now. Hey,
David McKnight.
Thank you, David.
Happy birthday to you.
We, if I may, Connor.
That's amazing.
We have kept it quiet.
You have?
Yes.
I did not know this was coming.
The entire show today is really a dedication to you.
Oh, God.
You are 30 years old, and that is a big birthday. You have entered the Dirty 30s officially tomorrow.
No. First anniversary of the 29th. Okay, let's get it right.
This is it. The first
anniversary of the 29th.
Connor is one of those guys who is out there in his own way and talks on the radio, but also is a little bit shy. So we are encouraging a lot of embarrassment today. If you would like to call up and talk Patrick Sharp, but also, more importantly, to wish Connor McKnight a 30th birthday and kind of just, tell him what he has to look forward to. We have a sign in the window that is asking people to wave, so if you are, perhaps driving down to Michigan Avenue, the area, going to enjoy yourself, then you can see the sign, which we have worked very hard to do. I actually did the entire sign myself, Connor. I've been working on that all week.
Did you?
It's a beautiful sign. Yeah, it's something, and I take full credit for it, even though I really...
Well, Carm, you and I have breached 40. And I thought...
We don't need to mention that, Rob.
I thought that my...
chosen for that.
What I'm going to tell young Connor McKnight here to do is please embrace the decade of 30. Because once you breach 40, rapidly downhill.
Increasingly steep decline.
Yes.
And the point here is, even if you don't know Connor incredibly well, even if it's your first time ever listening to the station, today is the day to call and wish him a happy birthday and tell him how much you love him. I have
look at you.
We have flyers that we're going to be posting up in the window. This one is called Connor McKnight's Spirit Animal is Bryce Harper, and it's his 30th birthday.
I do love Bryce Harper, and he is my spirit animal.
And that was one of the great barbershop moments that you've ever had.
That's our guy Carmelo, yeah.
316 Club, right? I've got this one, too. And these things, I know this is radio, but I've got one. Connor McKnight had recently become obsessed with Pokemon, and it's his 30th birthday.
That's true.
So we've got that. And we've got a young Connor McKnight. I mean, this is worth coming down here for.
Oh my God, I remember that picture. Well, I don't remember that picture at all, but I do remember what happened around that picture.
How old are you in this photo right
22?
here? 22. Okay.
Probably 22.
Connor McKnight used to be in a ska band in high school, and it's his 30th birthday. We've got a whole host of pictures that are going up. They are in black and white because I couldn't find the color printer around here, but nonetheless, we've got lots of photos that we're going to tape up. And
look, it's Clinty. Oh my God.
Yes, we've really done a lot of special things for you today.
Really
because we love you.
You know, when we were doing the rundown here, we were putting the rundown together, and you were like, "Hey, do you want to do anything about the 30th birthday? Do you want to do a little segment?" I'm like, "Yeah, maybe we can do something later." And you just dismissed it. You're like, "Oh, right, great, we'll do that then." I should have known that there was more coming.
Yes, well, I love birthdays and I love you, and so this is we want to recognize you today. Text line 312-981-7200, phone line 312-981-7200, and also, of course, Patrick Sharp. But congratulations, it's a big day for you tomorrow. You have made it to 30. You got big plans for this evening?
No, I don't have big plans, okay. But I'm sure we can find some kind of trouble to get into if you're not, otherwise involved.
Okay.
If you want to, have a beverage or find some scotch.
Great.
That's what 30-year-olds do. Apparently, they watch golf and they drink scotch. Apparently, that's all. I've been doing that for 10 years.
Well, I can tell you that I am very much available, as my social calendar tends to be open, and I'm there for you, buddy. So congratulations.
Thank you. I don't know how to help me here. Help me segue into what we're going to be doing the rest of the afternoon and get us to break.
Well, in addition to you, which is the key point of the show, we can move back into Patrick Sharp, and let's talk about. Who's coming?
Who's coming back in the deal?
Sure.
Who are Trevor Daley and Ryan Garbutt, and what exactly do they mean? I should tell you this. Judd Surratt, the venerable pre- and post-game host of the Chicago Blackhawks broadcast here on WGN, will be joining us just after the 3:30 news with David Jennings. We'll get his take on what the legacy was, why this had to happen, and what it is going forward. Brian Hedger, who covers the NHL for NHL.com and a number of other places, too. I know he writes, everywhere, Brian Hedger does. Old Hedge, I love him.
Hedge is covering everything in town, but his forte is the Chicago Blackhawks, so that'll be awesome to have Brian on.
We'll talk to him at 5:35, too. We'll also keep you posted on what's going on with Cubs and White Sox, and when that game wraps up, we will assuredly dive into that. There are a couple other things, too. Buried headlines just after 5 o'clock. I got a story about being at the bar last night, because when you turn 30, it's what you do. And the Bulls play a Summer League game this afternoon, and you've got a little thing here. You got a little thing on the Bull.
I have something, yes, that people should be watching out for. That, not necessarily watching out for, but expecting at some point that we'll talk about in the 5 o'clock hour as well.
In Wimbledon, I watched some tennis over the week, and I want to tell you about it. I don't know if you've ever watched this sport before, but it's a magnificent thing, this tennis thing. I don't know, have you ever seen tennis? Have you ever watched you play?
I tend to stay away from my favorite sport, talking about it on the radio, but since you brought it up, yes, I have been watching Wimbledon, and yes, I did see Serena win her 21st major. 21st, thank you. Yes, I wasn't the guy that was out last night. 21st major, going for the slam at the U.S. Open come Labor Day, but also has done the Serena Slam 4 in a row. One of the great athletes of all time.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what she is.
Without a doubt. 312-981-7200. You want to call and talk Patrick Sharp with us, you're absolutely more than free to do it. This is The Beat here on WGN. He's Mark Carman. I'm Connor McKnight. We'll be right back with plenty of Blackhawks throughout the afternoon right here on 720 WGN.